Yes, I'm back to reviewing cards because I ain't got shit else to talk about right now. Vector Pendulum the Dracoruler. That's a real fancy name and shit. And you're a dragon? There's nothing on this artwork that resembles a dragon at all. Level doesn't matter. Attack doesn't matter. Pendulum scale 3, that might matter. The pendulum effect, because it's a normal pendulum. Negate all effects of your opponent's pendulum zones. God damn! Hold up. This seems like a really good effect. Anything that says negate the effects of anything of your opponent seems much better than it actually is. And I am not saying that this card sucks. However, what are you playing this in? This is the type of effect that you want to have immediately. That means typically when I say that shit, you want to go first. You start with 5 cards in hand. Minus this one, 4. It does nothing in your monster zone. So obviously you're playing in your pendulum zone and hopefully it slows your opponent down. The only pendulum-based deck right now that actually gives a fuck about effects in pendulum zones is the Magician deck. But here, yet again, is another problem with effects like this that don't stop things from happening, but just negate the effects. They can still sculpt their pendulum zones the way that they want and fuck you up. So that Vector Pendulum won't really do nothing. I don't think you would want to play this outside of going first. I mean, unless you're playing against a random Klee person that doesn't have Scout and Monolith in their zones, and the other one's either boost attack or drop attack or something, then maybe. This does prevent Archphoenix-Centric from acting as an MST, but that's not enough of a reason. Come on! I think that this card coming out is rather premature. Burial, ejaculation, pregnancy. But they did also come out with that Wavering Eyes. That was early. But I guess if we didn't have this type of hate the clan, we'd be complaining about the fact that we don't have hate because some people continue to believe that pendulums are so broke. Shut up! They're not. Would you play this Vector Pendulum guy? God damn, every time I say that shit, it sounds so fancy. I'm so fancy! In a normal Pendulum deck. What about that shit with them fucking Draconia monsters? Like, is there a normal Pendulum deck yet? Is there some shit? We even got those 2 normal Pendulums in Clash in the OCG imports. Like, is there a deck? Is there something? And if it is, you could play this motherfucker main deck. Fuck them. I'm no longer going to be saying fuck you. I'm not going to be saying that in a sing-songy tone because when I say fuck you, it's supposed to be negative. You're supposed to feel away when I say fuck you. So back to Pendulum, that shit sounds so fancy. Fuck your opponent. But you have to go first for it to do something. And it's a dragon, so you can't even search it with Rhoda. Oh wait, you can search it with Dragoon and Draconia. Is that even an advantage that I had to talk about? Probably not. I'm wearing thin on things to say about this card, so I'm going to end it here. I'd like to thank y'all for watching. If you would like to help support me, because it ain't just for children, all you got to do is literally spend seconds out your day and click an advertisement. You could also contribute monetarily if you ever so desire. PayPal's in the description. Thank you very much. If there was any question, if you should get this card when it come out, hell yeah! People probably not going to even pay attention to it. Oh, okay, it's cool, some shit. What happens if pendulums are like everywhere? And then something like this, damn, I wish we had like a skill drain for pendulum zones, and then this would be out, and then it would go up at some stupid ass prices. But I got 3 of them motherfuckers. You buying?